yesterday, transitive verbs here. Yesterday, we saw a specific list of verbs with a specific utility.
Okay.
We are studying normal verbs versus transitive verbs. What is a transitive verb? Read this, Bren, please.
Transitive verbs need a secondary person.
Exactly. And this secondary person is the, it can be a something, for example, an object, it, something in general, an object, or someone, a person, you, he, she, it, we, they, everybody, right?
Okay.
So this secondary person, we put it after the verb. Principal person, in this example, the principal person is I, the secondary person is you.
Okay.
I brought you a cake. You see?
Yes, teacher.
These are examples of transitive verbs. And yesterday we did examples with the verb bring, with the verb borrow, and now we are going to continue with the rest of the verbs. Okay?
Okay.
So let's continue with the verb make. And I'm going to teach you a new definition for the verb make. Janice, are you there?
Yes, teacher.
Perfect. I'm going to teach you another definition for make. The verb make is, of course, similar to cook, no? I make a cake. I make, I don't know, a dress, no? I make it with my hands, right? But there is another definition called this. To make somebody do something. For example, if you want to say, for example, me hizo enojar, you know? How
Make
do
me
you think
happy.
you say that in English? Can you repeat?
Makes me happy. Makes
Makes me
me
happy. Yes, yes, that's another example. Makes me happy. No? Well, make in this case, well, makes me happy is a transitive verb.
happy.
Makes me happy is a transitive verb because we are talking about secondary person. Makes me happy. You, Janice, what makes you happy?
My cat makes me happy.
What makes you happy?
My cat.
Your cat. Okay. Your cat makes you happy. That's a good example. Perfect. Copy that on your glossary. Open the verb make and let's copy the word make. Makes me happy. My cat makes me happy. Good example. Another good option would be, for example, Bren, what makes you mm, just a second. What makes you stressed, for example? What makes you stressed?
My my job stress me.
My job stresses me. Well, use the practice the verb make.
Ah, es cierto. My job make
I make, you make, and he, she, it.
no it job
Make, make me
it
make.
made it made
Kinda. Eliminate it. So no use,
yeah
don't use the
job
pronoun.
job
Okay.
made
No,
my
no.
job made
When you say I make, you make, he, she, it makes, because we are talking
made
about
yes okay
the he,
yes
she, it expression, no, in present.
okay
So complete idea. My job.
my job my job makes me
Yes, makes you.
yes
Makes you what? Complement.
stress
Exactly, you are correct. My job makes me stress. You are correct. Good job. Copy that in your glossary. Open your glossary and copy that expression in a new word, please.
yes teacher thank you.
The verb make as transitive can be similar to force. What is to force? Forzar. So when you say, oh, makes me or force. This is B1, so this is more advanced. So let's use makes someone do something is to force. Cuando te fuerza a alguien a hacer algo, they make you do something. This is an A2 application for make. To force. You see? So tell me, Janice, who makes you? What does your boss, for example, or your boyfriend, what does your boss or your boyfriend make you do?
Um, for my boyfriend, I make breakfast in the
Oh,
morning.
no. No, 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 no. I'm talking about not make as cook. No, no, no. Make as force. What is
Yes,
force?
of course.
Forzar a alguien. So
Ah,
I say, my boss makes me do my taxes. Do you know what's taxes?
yes.
So my boss makes me do my taxes. Ugh, I don't like to make my taxes. No, I don't like to do my taxes. But my boss makes me do my taxes. You see? So Janice, do you have something you make your boyfriend do? Or does your boyfriend make you do something?
Yes. My boss makes me do
Okay.
documentation,
Mm.
all my process in Git.
Documentation, all my process. I am confused.
Documentar, what do you say? Documentar procesos. Mis procesos, todos mis procesos.
Okay, only one word because documentation is a
Mm.
noun. Transform this to a verb. Sorry, con documental te refieres a... ¿Qué es documentar? En español?
Eh, yo tengo que documentar todos mis procesos.
Por eso,
Pongamos,
pero ¿qué es documentar? O sea,
supongamos,
documentar.
hoy tuve reunión con tal y me aprobaron tal paso, ¿no? Del
Ajá, como
proceso.
reportar, ¿no?
Ajá, como
Mm,
minutas, pongamos, ¿no?
yeah. Okay. So in this case, it is the word is. You can use the word report as a verb. Mhm.
Okay. My boss has me do or make me do. My boss made me do my report in Jira.
Uh-oh, again, my boss makes me what?
Makes me do,
No, eliminate two.
makes me uh, my report.
Eliminate my. Because
Okay.
report is a verb, eh? It's
Okay.
not, it's not a concept. The action is to report. I report my processes. You report your processes. You see? Report is a verb.
Mm, pero no estoy reportando. Es que es un documento. O sea, yo tengo que guardar. No es como que se lo mande yo a él, sino yo tengo que reportar mis actividades o documentar mis actividades.
Por eso,
¿Sí?
documentar en inglés, report. It's the same.
Okay. My boss make me report in Jira.
Again,
My boss make me report in Jira.
in Jira, ajá. In Jira what?
All my activities and process.
Okay, good. Okay, correction. Mice. What happened? Mice doesn't exist. Only one mice.
My
Ah,
sorry, my
okay.
activities and
Correction number two, process, plural.
process.
Again,
Process.
extra syllable.
Processes.
Exactly, processes with an extra syllable. You know, it's one process, two processes, right?
Okay.
Good. And finally, complete. What does your boss make you do?
And my boss make me report in Jira my task
Make
and
me. I
process.
make, you make, and your boss?
My boss make me
I make, you make, and he, she, it?
makes sorry.
Exactly, complete.
My boss makes me report in Jira my task and processes.
Okay. Copy, Janice. Very good. Very nice. My boss makes me, which remember, in this case, the definition is force. Forzar a, okay? In your case, Brand, very good. Makes, me hizo, me hace in present, you know?
Okay.
Exactly. And now let's check your example, Brent. My job, in the first example, my job makes, the spelling is incorrect.
Is K?
Yes, of course, because
Okay.
made is past and
Yes.
mates, los N exist. It's only makes. Make,
Así.
made. Yes. Now, let's check the position. Transitive verbs is person, verb,
Yes.
person. So my job,
My job makes me stress.
exactly. And the verb stress is only, well, the concept is stress is only with S and finish.
Thank you, teacher.
That's right. But in this case, in the first definition, well, that can be. Your example is correct. Now copy Yanni's example too, because Yanni's example is a different make. You know? So bring copy Yanni's example too.
The force?
Yeah.
Okay.
Definition first.
Procesos.
Makes me force report eliminate force because makes is similar to force. So you have
Okay.
duplicate
Okay.
information. Mhm.
Ya. Okay. Say aquí force. Ya.
Mhm. Very nice. Very good.
Así. Teacher is correct. Procesos así. Bueno.
Processes, yes.
Procesos. Okay.
Processes, yes, but forces, no. You need to practice the verb make, no force.
Ah, tengo que abrir, tengo que poner otra palabra, o sea,
No. Practice the verb make, no
ajá,
force. Eliminate force.
ok.
You know? Make is similar to force.
Vale, ya.
Exactly. My boss makes me
Report.
report my processes. Yes. That is much better. Mhm.
The other option is correct, the force.
The other option is correct. Technically, it is correct.
Okay.
It's a little more advanced. It's B1, you
Okay.
know? I prefer you first dominate vocabulary A2 before we pass to B1.
Okay.
Okay? But no, the other one is correct. Was correct. Good. So let's check the verb catch. The verb catch. Let me put over here. The verb catch has some interesting phrases. Look, I'm going to show you some interesting phrases for catch. For example, look, the first one I like is to catch a bus. That's a useful one. Catch a bus, catch a train, or catch a flight when you are going very, 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 very fast to catch this transportation. For example, Janice, in the morning, how do you get to work, for example? How do you get to work?
I catch the subway
Uh-huh.
in the morning. When I come back, I catch a ride.
Okay, you catch a ride?
A ride.
Nice.
when I come back to home.
Exactly. Uh-huh. When you come back home. Very good example. In the morning, you catch the subway, and back you catch a ride. No? Excellent. Please copy that example in the glossary. Brent, you too. Copy this example in the glossary. In a new word, now we check the word catch. Because the principal definition for catch is atrapar. But when you are talking about transportation, is alcanzar. So it's a little different, right? A lot of definitions. Hey, what's up, Janice? What is catch ray?
¿Cómo se escribe ride?
In English? Can you repeat that?
How do you oh,
Uh-huh.
right? Right.
What happened to do you? Incomplete.
How do you write? Right.
Excellent. You're right. R-I.
Right.
Mhm. Yes. Too much Spanish.
Sorry.
Ay, Jesus Christ. Mhm. Catch a subway. Uh-huh. Oh, be careful. In the morning, I catch a subway. And in the night, It is away in the morning. Good job. Another catch that exists is when you catch a cold, the flu, or chickenpox.
Teacher, what is the meaning the chicken box?
Exactly. Excellent question. Chicken pox. It's an illness you get when you are a baby,
Okay.
you know? Not a baby, but kids.
Mhm.
Kids usually get chicken pox, you know?
Okay. Thank you, teacher.
That's the one. And a cold and the flu is, like, when you are sick, no?
Yes.
So how do you say tell me the last time, Bren, the last time you caught a cold? Remember, the past of catch?
Mhm.
Caught.
Caught.
Cow.
So when did you catch a cold?
Mm, I caught
Mm-hmm.
uh, mm, 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 res- sí, resfriado.
Yes, in English. How do you say that?
Is cold.
Cold, yes.
So
No problem.
I caught
Mm-hmm.
a cold
Mhm.
the last week. Week. The last
Oh,
week.
no, the last
Mhm.
week.
Yes.
Yes. Perfect. I caught a cold the last week. Good job. Copy that in the glossary.
Yes, teacher.
Very nice. Oh, yes. Check. I caught a cold. Hey, watch out. Who is here? Janice. I caught. How do you say un resfriado in English?
Nice coat.
But this is cold. You wrote cold. Cold is incorrect. The right is the word is cold. Cold. Exactly. But cold is countable because it's catch a cold. Do you see? Mhm. So let's check your first example. I caught a cold when I stayed in a.
Mhm.
Your first example. Yes, in a cold place. Oh, interesting. So now, cold, and cool are very different words, eh? Super different. There's no relation. It's
I
cold,
forgot uh,
the spelling,
how the yes.
and the pronunciation. They are different too. Pronunciation and spelling. Okay. And in your second example, you catch rights. How many rights do you catch? Exactly. You catch a right. That's much better. That's much better. Excellent. Okay, next. We are going to use, no, let's put the word circle at the end. And let's use the word send or what? Let's eliminate send for the moment. Let's go directly to circle. Circle, the action you do in an exam. You circle the correct option. You circle the circle the correct option, circle the picture, no? With a pencil, you circle, right? Bryn, give me an example of something you circled in the past, or you circle in the present, every time at work, for example.
Mm, I circle uh, a date.
Okay.
I circle a date. No, uh, I circle my birthday in the calendar.
You circle your vendor in the calendar. I love that example. Nice. Very nice. Mhm. I circle my birthday in the calendar. Good example. By the way, when is your birthday? I don't have your birthday. When is your birthday?
My birthday
Mm-hmm.
is 19 my 19
9/19?
my
9 is.
my 19 19
No. May.
Nine- May
May 19,
May
no?
19
Very nice.
next month.
Next month, May.
May.
May
May
19.
19. Mm, very important. Okay, very nice. Circle. Janice, what do you circle usually?
I circle the answer in an exam.
Okay, in an exam. Exam,
Sorry, an exam.
yes. One more time.
I circle the answers in an exam.
Very good.
Sorry.
Sounds very good. Very nice. Copy that. I circled my birthday in the calendar. I circled the answer in an exam. Copy the word, because I say two. And it's circled, circled, circled. And girls, copy the other example too. Don't forget. Also, Bren, copy Yanni's example. As many examples you have. Good, good, good. And then at the end, we have very interesting verbs. Take off, put on, fill in. The verb take off, put on, and fill in are words called phrasal verbs. Do you know what is a phrasal verb?
Verbos compuestos, bueno, verbs.
Verbo compuesto, me gusta esa traducción. Verbos compuestos, phrasal verbs. And phrasal verbs are, two words in only one verb. Take off is together, put on is together, fill in is together. Okay? The interesting thing about these verbs is that you need to separate the verbs in specific forms. You need to say take. Take, for example, take off is similar to quitarse. When you are talking about clothes. So imagine I'm talking about the sweater. I take off my sweater. Do you agree?
Yes.
I is the person number one. Verb, take off my sweater. Secondary person. But the interesting part about phrasal verbs is this. Here. You can separate phrasal verbs with the secondary person. So you can say, I take my sweater off. Do you see the application of phrasal verbs?
Okay.
I know, right? Hashtag English. And both are correct, eh? I take off my sweater or I take my sweater off. Both are correct.
Teacher,
Mhm.
no.
Tell
Y
me.
si quiero decir él, o sea, sería he takes
Correct.
your sweater off.
Your sweater off.
Ah,
Your
O de
sweater, my
otra
sweater,
opción sería
the other sweater.
he takes off your sweater.
Or he takes off your sweater. Both positions, correct.
Is correct. Okay. Thank you.
Are correct. Dural.
Podría ser.
Mhm.
She takes off her sweater también.
She takes her sweater, but incomplete, off.
She takes off her sweater.
That's position number one, no?
Yes.
Position number one, she takes her, off her sweater.
Off her sweater.
Position number two,
She takes her sweater off.
correct. Perfect.
Okay.
Perfect. Let me give you useful phrasal verbs for you. Put on, ponerse, when you are talking about clothes. Fill in, llenar un espacio. For example, when you are talking about forms or exams. Another example. Look up, buscar, in a dictionary or the internet. Payback, pagar, de vuelta. After you borrow money. Do you remember what is borrow?
Beber.
Can you repeat, Yanis?
No es beber.
Deber? No, that's deber is
Prestado.
oh.
Pedir. Pedir prestado.
Borrow, pedir, tomar prestado. Borrow, pedir. So after you borrow money, you pay back. You pay back the money or you pay the money back. You see? Next.
Is the difference between look up and find?
Super different. Find is encontrar.
Okay.
So there's no relation. Maybe the synonym is search, no find.
Okay.
The synonym is search. And in this case, search is a normal verb and look up is a phrasal verb, composed. Throw away. Tirar a la basura. Or deshacerse de. Pull off. Cancelar. Like a meeting or an appointment. Try on. Probarse. Close. Turn on. Or off. Respectivamente, encender. Apagar. Turn up or down. Respectivamente, subir o bajar el volumen.
Look like, maybe.
Look like? No. Look like is a normal verb because look like is not a composed verb because exists only look.
Okay.
Only look is correct. Look like is only a connector. These are no connectors.
Yeah.
Okay. Look similar, but no. These are not connectors. All color green.
Okay.
No yellow. Finally, write down, apuntar. These are relevant phrasal verbs for you. So girls, if you want to do homework for tomorrow, please think about some examples for tomorrow. We are going to make stories and we are going to use it for tomorrow. Okay?
Okay, teacher.
Okay, teacher.
Excellent. Well, girls, you are ready for today. Excellent class. I'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you, teacher. See you.
See you,
Bye-bye.
girls. Bye-bye.